It's just something I have a question about for real, because I normally I did this video 2 times. But I really gotta get this off my chest, like for real. This is really bothering me, and it's real. It's like really serious here, right? I really have a question for the brothers and sisters in Africa. I got questions for y'all. Like I'll say the cousins of Africa. Let's just say our cousins from Africa. Let's just say that if we go, if we're gonna go there and do that, let's just say that, or distant relatives from Africa. Let's just say that. I really want to know. I really want to know why all of you are covering what's going on over here with people that look like us. And every video is all about so-called Black Americans. It's all about Black Americans and our struggles over here and what we got going on over here. It's always about our politics. It's always about our politics. I have a question. Why y'all don't talk about your politics? Why y'all constantly talk about what we have going on over here? And then y'all say that black people made hip hop. We made hip hop, R&B, and all of that. We all of that. Why are y'all trying to take credit for that? I just got questions. So it's like it's bothering me to a degree because every time I turn around and I see something about Black Americans, there's always somebody from Africa talking about that. My thing is, why y'all don't talk about y'all country and what's going on in y'all countries? Y'all constantly talking about what's going on over here, and then y'all making money off of monetizing on what's going on over here with our stuff. When it's people like yours truly and many others, we could touch bases on what's going on over here. And it's really bothering me though, because it's like y'all making a lot of money about our struggles and politics over here, but y'all never talk about what goes on over there. And to me, I feel like it's a psyop. There's no disrespect. It's just I'm just calling it for what it is. You understand? Because y'all are making money off of our struggles and our politics, but not one time we worry about what goes on over there. But y'all constantly worry about what's going on over here. We never do that, and it's just stuff I be wanting to know. Why do y'all do that? Instead of talking about your country that you're from, either Kenya or other locations over there in El Kebulon, you're talking about what's going over here in the United States with us. And I just have a question about why do y'all do that? Why are y'all constantly covering about what goes on over here with us instead of what's going on over there with your country? Like nobody's not talking about how many brothers and sisters from over here went over there wind up either unalived and all that other stuff and other things that's been going on. Instead, it's like you're worrying about what's going on over here, but then it's like you make over there so special, but like we're like the problem. And you're talking about our politics. If you're inspired by us, if y'all inspired by us, by all means say that you're inspired. But why don't we see what goes on over in your country? This is not no disrespect. It's just questions that I'm asking. Why not talk about what goes on in your country? Why is it always dealing with us? That's all. Because it's bothering me enough to start questioning why every time I turn around when it's something pertaining to so called Black Americans, it's always somebody from the continent talking about what goes on over here instead of letting us know and informing us what's going on over there. It's sad that we got to find out what's going on over there through other outlets such as TikTok or platforms such as TikTok and other platforms such as Clubhouse and so on. Mind you, I'm just asking a question. Instead of worrying about what goes over here, we need to be informed what's going on over there too. It should be a balance between the two. It's like read one, teach one. It's just questions. It's just questions. because many of you are profiting off of our struggle, and also many of you be disrespecting us over here. But we welcome many of y'all coming over here. We don't disrespect, and I just want to know what's the problem. Why y'all don't tell us what's going on over there instead of keep on talking about what's going on over here with us? Hey, how you doing? Peace. That's all. It's just a question. It's just something I want to know, and maybe we can find a common ground. Hi, how are you? Maybe we can find a common ground because it's not an attack. It's just a question on why talk about what goes on over here with us and you don't talk about what's going on over there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's great to hear. No, I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. It's not no disrespect. It's just a question because every time I turn around and watch something that's dealing with so-called Black Americans, there's always somebody from Africa that's on the front lines talking. But we need to know what's going on over there in your country instead of worrying about what's going on over here with us because we have a lot going on over here that we got to deal with. Like, oh, don't worry about this. This is okay. It's just a question I want to ask. It's nothing real big. It's not a. I'm not here to ruffle feathers. It's just a question that I want to know. That's all. It's just a question. I have every right to question why. That's all. It's just I just want to know. Can a brother over here ask a question why y'all so gun ho and covering what goes on over here instead of goes on in your country? Because there's a lot of things going on over there from what I know. Um, how there's people fleeing from other countries coming over there that don't look like they're melanated. You got other people from other countries coming over there setting up shop and trying to say that they're taking over different lands that don't look like they're melanated. Why cover this was going over here with us instead of covering what's going on over there? It's just a question that I just want to know. There's no disrespect. There's no disrespect. I come over here just to ask a question because it's like why not talk about what goes on over in your country so we can be educated too? Why can't you talk about what's going on over there instead of talking about what's going on over here with us? I just want to know: is it inspirational on how we fight for our rights and for our freedoms? And when you all come here, you also live off of the blood, sweat, and tears of my ancestors. And then many, not all, disrespect disrespect us. It's just questions because I see little things. You understand? I see little things. And it's kind of bothersome and it's like making me wonder. That's all. Um, just know that I'm not following nobody's algorithm. It's just thoughts that come to my mind like why touch bases on what's going on with us. And then you're saying black people make hip hop music. I mean, we make hip hop music, R&B, country, um, rock, jazz, swing, even down to classical music. To be honest, I'm just I don't I listen. I don't have no beef, no gripe. It's just questions because don't you think it would be fair that we cover our business? Don't you think it would be right if you asked to cover our shit? I'm just saying. And see, there's this diaspora war that's been going on for a long time. And I question that because many of you all, many of you, not all of you, cosplay into the culture that we have over here. And then y'all say we don't have a culture. But hip hop culture is influencing African beats. If you don't look it up, the Godfather beats was inspired by. So it's just things that I want to just put out there. You understand? And it's like we have no problem respecting your culture. But can I tell you a little secret? Many of you came to our schools and were schooled by our scholars, and some of our scholars more than likely went over there and taught you about the culture because many of you have been colonized. I'm just saying, give credit where credit's due because we show everybody respect. We really do. So instead of keep on covering our stuff, cover yours so we can be educated on what's going on over there. We need to see what's going on over there. We already know what goes on over here. You know? So how you doing, SB Tyson? How you doing? I'm in Maryland and it's a vast majority of many people from Africa over here. And I just had questions. Extended members of the melanated family or the diaspora family. And I asked them, do y'all consider us brothers and sisters? They say yes, but when I see things from a different perspective, I question. Oh, I'm cutting out. I apologize. What about now? I'm just asking questions about, I'm just asking questions. I need to know. So I just want to know. Can a brother know? I'm going to try these other headphones. Maybe it won't cut me out this time. So bear with me. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. It's just a question that I have. That's all I want to know. So hopefully, y'all can hear me. And y'all can understand what I'm saying. I just want to know. Can somebody tell me what's going on with that right there? I'm about to get off here. I just had a question for those of Africa, just to ask the question: why y'all keep covering our stuff and not yours? And why y'all keep claiming our inventions? Many of you claim our inventions as yours. I just want to know. It's so many things I have questions for. So I would like for somebody to comment and let me know, why do y'all cover our stuff over here but y'all don't cover y'all countries? And then y'all make money, so much views off of us, be banking, and y'all be monetizing y'all channels. And it's like y'all use y'all channels just to use our shit. What goes on over here? I guess we do sell all over. But I digress. This was not an attack. It's just questions that I have. Okay? So hopefully, hopefully I can get an answer. So I hate to be on here so late. But it just, I was watching somebody's channel and they were talking about us and they are African. I just want to know. All right. Uh, Peace, love, light, darkness, supreme balance. It is Nigga Dazo, your little big brother. Peace, love, light, darkness, supreme balance, which is the yin and the yang, which is divine feminine, masculine, the brain forth supreme balance. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.